The pandemic has been very tough on working parents. You're juggling work and Zoom calls and parenting, and now many of you are school teachers. We're going to be talking about work-life balance with a leading expert next on The Jeff Crilley Show.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is The Jeff Crilley Show. Well, if you thought you had work-life balance before the pandemic, I can guarantee you all of that went out the window as soon as the country began shutting down. To talk about work-life balance, Didi Wong, she's an award-winning speaker and author, TV host, you name it, a serial entrepreneur, mentor. Thank you for being on the show.
Oh, I can't wait for us to have this conversation because I am so happy to be in Dallas and away from the craziness of staying at home in California.
Let's talk about that. I met her coming off the elevator, and she's got this big smile, and it's because this is your first real break since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, we're really close to 6 months now, and I've been really good. My husband and I are both pretty strict on making sure we're safe, so we have not stepped out of the house. Maybe 3 trips in total to go to the supermarket myself. My husband's been doing most of the shopping, and coming here to Dallas this trip, it feels like I'm out of prison. I mean, it's serious, yet I am trying to make fun of it, but when I arrived yesterday was, oh my gosh, it was like, first things, I did my nails. I mean, Dallas is open, right? And
yes.
And of course I'm being very careful, and I'm being aware of how I'm touching my face and stuff, but you know, can you beat the freedom versus the safety? I mean, there are 2 schools of thought on this one.
Right. Well, tell me, you have little ones at home.
I do. I have 4 children, a 9-year-old boy, a 6-year-old girl, and twins who are 4.5.
And I've got to tell you, she's a very accomplished speaker and author. We've got a clip that we'd like to play right now.
Yay.
In a world with 7.4 billion people, only 5% have mega success. Meet Didi Wong, the Business Accelerator Mentor, the founder and CEO of the Yes Academy, an international multi-award-winning speaker, a best-selling author of Success Breakthroughs with Jack Canfield, the star of the upcoming feature documentary Impact, a TV producer of The Awakening Giants, and a mother of 4 children, including a set of identical twins. With thousands of fans from all over the world, Didi has a magnetic personality that attracts the right people to her at the right time. As the Business Accelerator, she has helped entrepreneurs grow their confidence by leveraging her relationship capital to make influential connections. Didi is a council member and speaker of the Global Entrepreneurship Initiative at the United Nations. You've seen her on NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, and her name in lights in Times Square. She has been featured as the top entrepreneur in Wall Street Journal and USA Today. She has appeared as a judge on the #1 digital business show, Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch, where she has helped entrepreneurs by investing in their ideas. She serves as a parents' counsel at the Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Beverly Hills, where she helps give concrete advice to ameliorate the pre- and postpartum departments for new parents. Didi's purpose is to change the lives of entrepreneurs. She believes that everyone is capable of reaching millionaire status if you just
Take action.
So please, stand up and give Didi Wong a very warm, professional welcome to the stage.
Wow, I'm tired just watching that. You're a busy person, and you just told me during this clip that you were just featured in O Magazine.
Yes,
Oprah's magazine.
Oprah's magazine. They called me a woman who means business.
I love that. Okay, so when we see this, this life that you had right before the pandemic,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a busy person. You've got all this stuff going on.
Yeah.
Now, talk about motherhood and
Yeah.
parenting and all of that. What did that do to your life?
Yeah, well, first off, first 2 weeks was pretty eye-opener. I'm not using any more cleaning ladies. I'm not using any more babysitters. I had taken on 4 loads of work, on top of what I was already doing.
Yes.
I haven't cleaned a toilet since I was 18 years old, and taking on that. I have a very supportive husband who has been really helpful. But first off, I would say, if you are a mother who wants to continue work as well as have your children, I use this app called the Cozy app, which is a family app that my husband can see what I'm doing, I can see what he's doing. Therefore, when I have clients, he knows that those are the times he need to be on duty with the children, and I lock my door.
Cool.
And then when I know he is on a call with his clients, that's a vice versa thing. So that's number one. Number two is just don't sweat the small stuff. I really used to be a very neat person, but now I can't constantly be picking up toys. I train my children to do so.
Right.
Yeah, so they know, and I train them to make their beds. So there are just a few things. I was not a good cook. Now I call myself a decent cook. Those are the life-changing, but really the serious topic is homeschooling that I never thought I would have to think about. But more and more, they call it world schooling or no schooling. I've heard of these terms, where I'm eventually going to want to travel with my children on all the projects that I do, and be able to teach them. And I know a lot of people do that. So I'm learning myself on this topic.
Well, I'm hoping that this pandemic will give all of us a greater respect for teachers and the job that teachers have. I mean, have you grown a new respect for the trials and tribulations?
Yeah, and absolutely for those who weren't even savvy with the technology part of it. Learning Zoom and color, lighting, sound, all of that comes into play, right?
Right.
I mean, you and I are well versed in TV, but for a lot of people, they don't know how to operate the computer. So that was a big step for the teachers. So thank you, teachers, everywhere in the world.
Well, so we're about to show a clip from your film that's going to be coming out. Why don't you set the stage? What's Impact about?
Impact is about my journey as a speaker. So at the beginning of the movie, I have never spoken on any stage before, and they surprised me, and they literally called my name without me knowing to go up and start speaking. So I was really scared. It's about how to overcome your fear, and public speaking is the number one fear that most people have. And you'll see my journey and how I became speaking at the United Nations and within a short period of time.
It's a beautifully produced film. We're going to show the trailer right now.
So I want to impact the world in such a big way. Your mommy is giving a presentation. Hello?
The world today, it's in a state of disarray. There's religious intolerance, there's violence, there are interesting elections, there are child soldiers, there are people being murdered for no reason.
What's going on in the world on a global level, that actually comes down to individuals and how individuals communicate with each other.
We don't communicate. This is the problem, actually.
Humanity is in desperate need for a communication upgrade. We're looking for 3 persons to go through a total makeover. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what is your challenge?
Communicating.
Just to take the next step.
Life.
I am here because I want to become a motivational speaker.
You and investors have put $2 million into your business. And after 9 years, is it? You haven't turned a profit.
Is this your book or a business plan?
The best way to grow is 4% outside your comfort zone. We got to get you daily 4% outside your comfort zone.
I understand you have a business to pitch, so I have brought 2 fellow investors here.
I don't even know what to say, for the love of God. I told you I didn't know what to say with this. I think it's bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore.
And you don't sell enough product right now. That okay?
What's the problem? I mean, I don't see a problem around.
Sell me this product.
What really inspires you? As if you're speaking to those 500 people.
Wow, that was so beautifully produced.
Thank you.
What was it like working on the film?
Oh, it was challenging in the way that I really wasn't prepared. It really is a documentary, so it's real,
Yeah,
right?
right.
That's the challenging part. So I used to be an actress, so learning lines and knowing my characters, okay, this one is like you have to be as vulnerable as you are and be real, authentic, and not think of the cameras being there because they were always there, capturing my life.
I think a lot of people would be surprised that you weren't a natural speaker. So you actually had to learn how to become a speaker.
Yes, I did. I actually paid $50,000 to a school in Florida where I did go and learn how to speak. Yes.
Now, what's as being an actor? I mean, you were always comfortable in front of a camera, but not in front of an audience.
Correct. So correct. Well, I mean, I did have theater experience, but it's not the same as again. It's the difference between being an actor when you have a character, and being a speaker where you are you, and you still have to get the audience to like you, not the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a book coming out soon.
Yes. Well, so the working title is "Turn Every Stranger into an Ally," and we talk, and very much with the movie that we just saw, the clip. It's about communication, right? I really believe it, and I have a degree in communications from Boston University. I'm all about communication. So as I became an angel investor, I was all about entrepreneurs knowing how to speak, especially during that first meet. When you first meet someone, in the first 7 to 30 seconds is when someone makes a judgment on you. And in those seconds, you really want to get their attention or get them to like you. I mean, let's face it, everybody wants to be liked. That's just normal, right? Of course, as you get deeper into the layers, I will teach you that you will not have everybody like you, and I always say your vibe attracts your tribe. So eventually you'll learn that. But at the beginning, when you do your elevator pitch, every day you're pitching. You don't have to call it a pitch to an investor. Every day you meet somebody, I say, you are pitching. No matter if you're promoting the nail color that you're wearing, or the makeup that you're wearing, or which spa to go to, or what dress to buy, and what store, or which coach to go to, or what mentor. You are always talking about something that you feel passionate about, and you're influencing somebody on that, right? So that's what the book is all about.
I'm so excited. We are almost out of time. So final thoughts for the audience in terms of like overcoming their own fears, because I think we all have limiting beliefs, and as it said in that clip, just pushing forward. 4% can make a big difference.
Yes, absolutely. I will say I have 2 mottos in life. Love yourself first. And the other one is treat yourself like your own best friend. If you can work on your own confidence, self-confidence, self-belief, self-esteem, whatever you want to call it, you can go out to the world and spread your wings. Make sure your foundation behind doors is solid. So your relationships with your spouse, with your family, with whomever you love is solid, then you can go out to the world and fly. And I always talk about that. Remember to work on yourself every day. Surround yourself with people who give you positive energy.
Wow, such a delight having you on the show. We're going to end with your website. DidiWong.com is the website. Please get in touch with her. You are so inspirational.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.